Hey there everybody, it's me, Munch from Phoenix Down Gaming, and I'm here again to show you another one of the WoW TCG class starter decks, this time with the Tauren Druid. The Tauren Druid deck is very similar to the Troll Warrior deck you saw in the previous video, but a little different in the way they go about it. There's a lot of a different style. As you can see, there's a lot more abilities, and it's a lot more straightforward of a deck, but it's still got a lot of the same qualities. So, let's go and check it out. Alright, of course, starting off first, we have our hero, Mahona, Hand of the Earth Mother. Mahona's not exactly like the ideal druid, but she does give you the ability to reveal 4 cards on the top of your deck. She's got a low cost. If any of them are abilities get to come out and you get to put them in your hand. The big thing about this is that this deck runs off of abilities. As you can see, we've got things like Mark of Goldarin, which gives you +5/+5 to any one of your allies. It's an ongoing ability, so once you attach it, it's good. You've got Mark of Malorn, sorry, I always call it Marone, which gives you +2/+3. Very nice to have on some of your defenders, making your character a little bit more beefy. Mark of Life gives you +2/+2 and Mend 1, which is really good for staying alive. Blessing of the Sonaris gives you +1/+1, and once your ally is defeated, you can then draw a card. And this all plays into the allies you end up picking. For instance, Abisha Windstorm comes back in this one. Being able to attack at someone twice is always a handy-dandy thing to have. You've got characters like Syraxa Brightmix, who has Elusive, and anytime that any of your allies have an attachment, for each attachment, they get +2/+2. Elusive means that you won't be able to actually attack her, so that means that she gets to stay on the field as long as she's there. You have to have a spell to get rid of her, or somebody has to block her. So she's going to be able to stay out there. You don't even need to attack with her if you don't want to. You also have Yana Mi, who gives you the ability that every time you play an ability, you get to draw a card. So this way you can continue getting more and more cards out. It makes sure that the deck stays flowing. You do have some other things like Jumahako Thundersky, sorry. He's a protector. He's a 1/9 for 4. A big beefy guy who can just stand there and basically take some hits. You add things like the Mark of Malorn. You'll be able to keep him around longer. The whole point behind this deck is getting out your allies and putting abilities on them. Even Mahona's ability is, it's cost 2 to get, so it's really fast. It lets you get out an ability, put it on them, and to start going to town. The deck is fairly set up for the way it's done. It does have a few little hiccups here and there, mostly because of the fact that it does rely a little bit too much on making sure you can get everything there. There's not a lot of protectors in the deck, and there's not a lot of heavy hitters. You really do have to buff everybody for the deck to be truly successful. But all in all, it's actually not a bad starter deck. It's somewhere in the middle in its overall strength. And it does have a lot of good cards that you can use for something else. So it does have a lot of good makings there. So it's not bad, but it's definitely not up there with some of the other decks. So, I'm Munch. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Like the video, subscribe. You know the gist. Thank you all for watching.